Hi everybody. I wanted to do a really quick video. I'm actually here at Wrightsville Beach with my husband at his engineering conference. I'm out here, I'm able to think clearly, and I don't have any screaming children. So it's a perfect time to do a video and really reach out. I'll keep it short. The topic of this video is doing it doubtful. I wanted to share my personal struggle with self-doubt, and I'm going to be a little vulnerable. I'm not one for that all the time unless you know me in person, but I'm hoping my story will encourage someone else. I'm raw, no makeup. I got to see Amber because my extensions is getting a little old, but here goes. Self-doubt. I've struggled with self-doubt since I was in high school. It started at Somerville in Charleston, South Carolina. I wanted to go out for the cheerleading team. But in the 90s, all the rage was thicker the better, the more brighter your skin complexion, the better. And I was scared. I was like, I don't know. I don't want to try out for the cheerleading team. I knew I was good. I knew I had talent. I knew I loved dancing. But I was doubtful. Would people make fun of me? I'm really tiny. I'm a chocolate-colored girl. Would this be bad for me? I just had all this crazy self-doubt. I talked to my mom, and we decided to do it doubtful. And lo and behold, I made the team. And you know what? Nobody cared about my size. Nobody cared that I was a chocolate girl. Those were all thoughts that I put into my own head and self-doubt that I had put on myself. And it ended up being a wonderful experience. I'm glad I did it doubtful. Went to college at Winthrop University and decided I was going to be a history teacher, so I had to go to the College of Ed. And any of you Winthrop grads know the College of Ed is no joke. I left Somerville with like a 3.4 GPA. I wasn't the smartest person in my class. And I wondered, would I be able to do this? Would I be able to get through the education department at Winthrop? Lo and behold, I get through it, graduate, start my teaching career, and I became the first Black District Teacher of the Year in Fort Mill, South Carolina. Blessed and humbled to have served there for quite a while and established my career. So I was very thankful that I did that and did it doubtful. Soon after college, I get married. Public proposal, pretty big, and I very quickly get divorced. I was embarrassed. I asked God, well, why me? Why is this happening? And very doubtful that I would get married again. Soon after, met Andre and didn't know what would happen, but I married him, and it was the best decision that I had ever made. And I was so thankful that God had blessed me with him. Doubts did creep up, but I'm glad I did it, even doubtful. Soon after I got married, we were talking about starting a family and having children. And y'all know Andre, he's a couple years my senior. So we had to kind of get started pretty soon so it wouldn't be that old dad at the graduation. In any case, we have a baby, and 3 hours after Gabrielle, my first child, was born, she died in the hospital. They tried everything to revive her, but they could not do it. I experienced what was called a fetal maternal hemorrhage. I was one of 1% of women that this happened to. It was devastating to my family, and I never thought I would have another child again. But Andre and I was doubtful, I was scared, but we tried to muster up the faith and we did it again. And now Jasmine will be 6 years old this coming weekend. I'm so glad I had doubts, but that I did it anyway. And last but not least, oh my gosh, opening Leola and Simone Boutique. You talk about one of the scariest things ever. I actually had the fear that I would fail. I don't have any business experience. I've worked in retail full time before, but never opened a business. How could I compete with Amazon? How would I compete with big box stores or established boutiques? I don't think I would ever be able to do this, but we did it doubtful. And when we first opened, it was a huge success. There's been ups and downs. Owning a business is possibly one of the hardest things I've ever done, other than carrying children. There are days when I'm like, this is the best thing in my life. And there are days where I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? But I'm glad I did it anyway. I'm glad I did it doubtful. Because when I'm able to touch a woman, to style her, to empower her, I know that I'm providing something that Amazon can't and big box stores necessarily can't either. So I'm so thankful that God allowed me in this season to expand my impact to help women in the local place that I've been assigned. How long will this season last? I don't know. Will I own the business forever? Will I own it temporarily? I don't know. But right now, I know I'm in the right season. And I'm glad I did it doubtful. So I want to encourage anybody that things aren't going to be easy. Believe you me, owning this business isn't easy. But I hope my customers can see my passion. I hope they can see my heart. And I know that that will make a difference in people's lives. Leaving the classroom wasn't easy, but I know when I looked at one of my principals and I told him, I want to leave my mark on the world and leave a legacy. And it is time for me to expand my impact. I know it was time. Do it doubtful. It won't be perfect. It won't be easy. And sometimes you'll only do it for a season, but enjoy the journey. Thank y'all for listening to me. And I hope that my doing it doubtful and having faith would encourage you. Love you.